Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community organiser and activist, and today I just want to briefly talk about a reactionary dog whistle that's been around for a while now, as well as what it really means, who's using it, and why. For those who don't know, in politics a dog whistle is a word, a phrase, or a symbol which seems perfectly innocent and innocuous to most people, but which really communicates a more sinister hidden message to those in the know. Additionally, there'll also be a playlist of videos of mine linked at the top of the description, which goes into detail about all sorts of reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them. Today specifically, I wanted to talk about references to the US Navy vessel, the USS Liberty, and how they've become a contemporary reactionary meme and signal, particularly in online spaces. A lot of the online far-right congregate most of the time on dedicated reactionary forums and image boards where they're free to be as openly bigoted as they want to be. But whenever they're on the normal, regular side of the internet, they'll often reuse a lot of the same alt-right jokes and memes and talking points that they would with other reactionaries, but they'll couch it all in abstract language and obtuse references so that it flies over the heads of most normal people. If you consider yourself a socially conscious progressive, you should try to familiarise yourself with a lot of the general references and talking points online reactionaries will bring up, so that you don't let them fly under your radar when they're trying to spread their ideology and signal their beliefs to one another online. After all, knowing is half the battle. In particular, a lot of the reactionary content you might see posted online that you should be aware of are hateful anti-Semitic jokes and tropes and conspiracy theories that have simply been lifted straight from neo-Nazi forums and the like, and given the slightest veneer of obfuscating abstraction away from what they really mean. To this end, one of the far-right talking points that people will often attempt to jokingly bring up online are allusions to a 1967 military accident at sea, commonly referred to as the USS Liberty incident. This is a reference to the far right-wing myth or conspiracy theory that during the Six-Day War in the Middle East in June 1967, the Israeli Air Force intentionally attacked an American Navy vessel, the USS Liberty, that was in the Mediterranean Sea at the time of the war. This is supposedly proof that Israel, or the Jewish people as a whole, secretly all don't like the US, and that they'll leap at any opportunity to attack and potentially hurt American servicemen. In reality, during the course of the Six-Day War, there was an accident in which the USS Liberty, an American vessel, was briefly fired upon after failing to adequately identify itself as being an American ship. But it was not sunk, not by the Israelis or by anyone else for that matter. When reactionaries reference this myth that Israel intentionally sunk an American vessel, they're just knowingly perpetuating very harmful, untrue stereotypes about Jewish disloyalty or incompetence. So, if you ever see someone online trying to bring up this untrue story, seemingly all apropos of nothing, at the very least now you know why, and it should register as a pretty big red flag. So, for the sake of keeping yourself and your spaces safe, please just keep it in mind. It's always good to be able to recognise alt-right messaging like this, so you can spot it, denounce it, explain why it's wrong and bad to other people, and remove the people posting this sort of stuff. That's all I have to say today. I hope it helps. Once again, my name's Card. If you might want to hear more from me, especially more about emerging or obscure reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube page, or just take a look at the videos. Either way, goodbye for now, and stay safe out there.